fire resistant amma. Soon after the marriage of my parents, there was a fallout between my grandfather and father. They were both pretty obstinate, unlike me, who is only a little bit stubborn. My parents moved to a place called Manchikalle, an area of so many hills, with no money, and the only material possessions was a small goat, and depending on himself, his work, and he didn't have much difficulty in finding manual labor as the job. He made a small hut with a roof of tall grass which is locally grown, with one cot with 4 legs, on one of which was tied their goat. That was their house. My father would leave this small house early in the morning and will come back usually late. With whatever little money he gets, he will buy the essentials of the house like rice or salt or other stuff. Their house really could be called either a goat pen or a human hut or both. In summer, usually green, lush growth of the grass will all be dried up, and at that time it will look like a barren land with a small projection on the ground with beating hearts of few humans and a goat inside. Wildfires were pretty common at that time. One evening, when my father was coming back from work, he could see from a distance that whole area is engulfed in fire. His heart really stopped. He was a man of faith. He started praying loud as he was walking, almost running towards the hut. He almost instinctively knew my mother and my little sister would not be alive as he comes to the hut. By the time he reached our house, the fire was almost over, except a few pockets of blazing fire. There was ash all around. However, my mother and their youngest daughter, my sister, and even the goat were unscathed. It still amazes us, me and my siblings, how the fire did not engulf our little family. Possibly because the wind, the blaze, the flames were swept under the dry roof, and roof did not catch fire. My mother and baby sister didn't know a thing. They slept peacefully under the threat of fire, not knowing nothing. Possibly that was the best thing they could do. That is part of our early life. Many families at the time might have had similar experiences, but whatever made an indelible impact on my memory, that is all what I can record. Thank you.